Testing, testing. I need your help here to check that everything is working because you know, like there used to be those people that play like a piano and a what's it called? What's that thing called you play with your mouth? Like not an accordion, maybe it's an accordion and a drum. I'm kind of doing all of that because I have Forza in here, and I've set up a wheel. Sorry, camera. You see the wheel here, and I've set up a camera that you can see over the top as well. And it is the Moza stuff, as you can see. But I need your help in chat. Like really, I've put the chat on a screen here that I can kind of see through the glasses. Yeah, this is really risky. This whole thing may not work, but we try. Okay, so in fact, does someone let me know in chat that the sound's working and everything? If you don't mind. My drink. A drink. Oh, you hear me? Okay. Oh, what's that saying? Inactivity. No, we're active. We're cool. It's cool. No game audio. Do you have game audio now? Also, is the microphone too loud? Is that better on the mic, or is the mic really loud? Okay. It's good. It's good. 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 So this is actual Moza, because is my windshield broken? I've just come out of the garage, so I'm going to put the thing up in my glasses. Okay. Welcome everyone. I see. This is actually amazing because I have a screen in my glasses. This is world. I'm sorry, but this is world-leading tech. Everything here. Like I can see the chat in real life on a screen, and just mad. Okay. Is it smooth as well? So we do have force feedback, as you can see. Whoa! On the Moza, and I'm using the Lamborghini Revuelto. Whoa! Oh my god, that's fatality. That's Mortal Kombat, that is. Everything is perfect, very good. So let me show you what I've got in terms of my settings. So this is the all-important thing you need to have. You need to have everything on device 1. So if anyone's watching, Moza's not working, you've got to have it all on device 1. Okay? And now the Lamborghini has like a billion buttons. It's got buttons on the back. But I've mapped everything I want to map. Don't know why this what's it called? This motion blur. Where's the motion blur? Motion blur off. Should be off. So we're running 60. I can't go more than 60 because these glasses don't go more than 60. And also YouTube doesn't go more than 60. So I don't know how it affects stuff more than that. You can see that we're running quite cool on the memory. Even we've got the 5070 Ti in this machine. These are my settings actually. So I know, so graphic. I'm actually just running extreme. I still have motion blur. Like, unless it's my natural motion blur, I don't know what's going on. Because motion blur should be off. And I'm not running any of the upscaling stuff. Here's the field of view that you don't get in. You don't get this on console. Welcome, Choo Choo. Very nice. Hopefully everything's working fine. Let me know. You have to keep chatting in this one because I can only see on that side of the screen. Is it base for device 1? Yeah, it is. 100%. So we can change this. So what do we want to do? Do we want to do... I think there's not a huge amount. Let's make that the widest. Do we want to make it the widest? Let's make them all wide and see what happens. Let's just ruin it. I like how it has indicators of where the default was for when you ruin it. Okay, so we'll do that. But more... I guess importantly, so the Moza is working. I did have to do these dead zones again, otherwise stuff tries to calibrate. And I think no, this isn't what I had on the Logitech on Xbox, is it? But we don't have that steering rotation setting here. So that's the wider field of view. Oh, by the way, we totally have to get in the Lamborghini. Like, we can't have the Lamborghini Revuelto wheel and not be in the Revuelto. That's just wrong. You have non-Moza pedals. I'm not sure that's going to work. I'm not convinced it's going to work. How cool is that? How sick is that? I mean, can we just take a moment? Let me get out of the shot. So it says Moza here. It doesn't say Moza on the thing. The red thing is there. What else? Oh yeah, it has this Italian thing that the real one doesn't have. Other than that, pretty similar. That car just came out of nowhere. Bad. What? Well, I'll be in tough luck with my manual shifter. See, this is why I went to CES. I went to CES in Las Vegas, and I saw the future with these glasses, with this wheel. It's all come together here. Crazy. So not terrible. This feels low to the ground. I think I might need to go into Pit House and make the active pedal a bit easier to get to full. I feel like this is the stiffest pedal I've had. Welcome Amit Cohen. Welcome Jeremy. How is the force feedback? Well, I don't know about FPS because these glasses only go up to 60 anyway. So, I don't know. But everything feels pretty good in the glass. It looks like it's smooth here. Yeah, we're going to work on the force feedback. I feel like there's a bit of... I want to make it a bit tighter. I want to make it a bit tighter. Oh, sorry, brother. Sorry, Lamborghini coming through. I actually want to go to my favourite road. Let's go to my favourite road and then we'll go on the track as well. The wheel's doing something. Did he update to 139? You bet I'm on 139. I don't think telemetry's working yet. Also, the thing is, when you zoom out the field of view, I'm getting a load of the roof now. I think there's like a load of the roof. Like there. So, do I really want to have zoomed out field of view? But now I can see the mirrors. Let's drive. Let's go the right way. Oh my god, this is risky. So you can see that my wheel rotation, I think I've got 1080 wheel rotation because it matches. Now, I think it's going to be better having 720, to be honest. But then it won't match in here. But does that matter? Because even the rest of the... It's really weird because it doesn't have 1080 rotation anyway. And my windshield busted now. No, yeah, but to be very specific, your wheel rotation needs to be 1080 degrees if you want to match the rotation. What happens in Forza is that it stops visually rotating at 540. I've absolutely destroyed this car. Welcome Ron, welcome Hawks. Whoa. By the way, I'm running this at 50% on the R25, which seems excessive. Yeah, this isn't quite tight enough for me. I need it a bit tighter. I think especially on quite a big wheel like the Lambo. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into Moza Pit House. Where is Pit? Oh, it's on my screen. Right, so I'm on 1080 at the moment. I'll let you know what I'm doing in Moza, okay? I'm on 1080 steering angle. And I'm on 50% on the R25, which doesn't make it... Why am I on 50% on a 25 Newton meter? So I'm going to go to 720. So 720 rotation. Oh, and I'm going to go down to 40% because 50 just seems silly. The Lamborghini clutch bite, don't need any of that. And I'm not running any friction damping, inertia, wheel spring, speed dependent damping. I'm not running any of that in Moza Pit House. Okay, so now we're 720. Let me go back. So we're 720 now. So what's going to happen is that the rotation now is not going to match the Can you see? Like, you'll never ever see this better than this. Like in any stream in the world, I'm sure. Matching. When I turn it upside down, not matching, because this should be going a bit more, as you can see. However, I'm not convinced that matters. Though interestingly, on Xbox, you do get a wheel rotation setting. Oh my god. I think also I need to just in Pit House make it a bit easier to brake. Damn, this is like being in the future. Well, active pedals are so confusing. I think I actually want to have... What do I want to do? So this is probably not riveting. Okay, we'll try that. We'll try that. I'm not convinced. Let's go into the... let's go in this as a real test. Why do you try 540? We will. We did 540 on the Logitech stream earlier. Your Moza is causing frame drops. Dropping from what to what? Yeah, I don't understand why they don't have wheel rotation on PC. You sure the microphone's okay? Because it's showing us completely red to me. It's showing us very loud. But I guess I rarely have a loud microphone, actually. I had Jassy Witty GD... what does that mean? What would be insane? can I just say, if anyone's listening, what would be insane is if the Moza and booster active pedal becomes the pedal of every car you drive. How sick would that be? That's the future. By the way, my frame rate in my glasses is kind of choppy now, but it looks good on the preview. Ah. Oh no, we're going back down a level. Oh my god, it even I actually died. It took me out of the view. It's like GG. What's going on with this frame rate? Let me know if it still seems 60 FPS for you, because it feels like I've got 30 in my glasses. Oh, did I lean into the mic to whisper and I blew all the levels out? Oh my god. I'm not going to lie, it's quite hard for me to drive at this frame rate, as you can see. Okay. My sensitivity is 0.7, right? Maybe we knock the sensitivity. That can go to 0. I swear on console the lowest is 0.5. What's that gonna do? Oh my god. No, no, no. Right, it's all smooth for me now. It's good. This feels a bit, yeah, not sensitive enough. Although I guess we're kind of going from extremes. Oh no. If so on 720 0.4, which is kind of in the middle of what we just had. Let's go cockpit in that Lamborghini again. Can you help us with the frame drop issue? As long as it's smooth for you in the stream, then I can kind of deal with the any choppiness here. Welcome, Stance. Look at the way he reaches for the paddle shifter. Ah, come on. Because I guess... No, I already had sensitivity on maximum. So I couldn't, even though I was in 1080 rotation, I couldn't make it any more sensitive. Still not there with these most settings, a long way. Did you try the Xbox Store Forza with Moza? I have thought about that in the past. Like with Project Motor Racing, I'm pretty sure the Giants launcher version is different to the... Where am I going? The force feedback road fill is very light on this Moza compared to other wheels. Like, it's very different compared to the Thrustmaster. I'm dead. I'm dead. Yeah, the rim is also quite big. The rim is also quite big, but I do want to get it working with this Chongus. Do you think VRS? I'm not sure. It feels like it understeers. I don't know if it's understeering, if I'm just taking like ridiculous speeds. That's the thing. But I definitely haven't got it right yet. 100%. I mean, if it understeers, let's try 540. Why not? Let's try 540. Right, 540. This is what I did for Fanatec. Steam input has caused an FFB. Have you put steering in? Yeah, we have it on simulation. I'll show you my settings. Oh, it's there. Okay, cool. Yeah, like we're getting in the ballpark. We're just trying to get some really good settings that are quite a bit better than default. This could be better. This could be... I mean, obviously this is a massively different experience driving from the 1080 settings. Wait. That feels a bit more like it. This feels more like it. So maybe it's 540. Because on the Thrustmaster TGT rim, as you'll see in my settings, I keep the wheel rotation 1080. And I lower the sensitivity because I want to use that rim in a fun way. But here, the Lamborghini wheel is so big, I just don't think you can get away with 1080. I've got about 3 FPS again. No! Okay. This road just ends. Whoa! Ah! I tell you what, that in VR, those moments in VR would be quite scary. Welcome, Andrew Belcher. Any word on SimMagic? No, I've asked SimMagic if I can review their bases, but I don't think they want me to. So I think this is pretty good now. I think the main thing for me is that the M-Booster active pedal is like a 200 kg pressure, isn't it? So my feeling is that the thing that's causing me trouble at the moment now is probably the fact that these glasses aren't. This is not a gaming monitor, so there'll be a bit of latency in the glasses. It's not obviously you can still drive, but when we're talking about a little bit of slack in the system, and also the pedals, I think it's still. I don't think I'm getting 100% brake easily because I've still got them set as like sim racing pedals. Although my G Pro pedals work fine. I just bought a Moza R5 bundle with an e-brake. Well, I mean, it's working here. So I haven't seen any other videos, but honestly, I would suspect that a lot of people just, and I don't blame them, didn't spend a lot of time trying to fix it. Because to be fair, like I haven't fixed my Simucube. But the Moza stuff I really wanted to fix. I've always wanted to do Forza Horizon 6 in this wheel. There is telemetry. Bosh. See, I've even mapped the telemetry on my little Lamborghini wheel. Oh, in fact, you can see my brake pressure. Let's try for this. So I am 100% brake there. Maybe is the car just a bit too fast for me? I think that should be 100% brake. To pit house we go. But I think I am braking 100% also. So it's not that. Pedal travel. Do I want a long pedal travel? Can you see this, by the way? Look at the wheel angle, it's like 10%. I haven't tried H-shifts on Moza, no. These are the Rocket... No, these are the Vicha glasses. These are the Vicha glasses. Okay, let's try that. Sorry, you can't see what I'm doing. Oh my god, that's a complete mess. I need to change my endpoint. Hang on 1 second. Okay, that's a really weird pedal, but let's see. It's the longest pedal travel. Can use less load cell. Yeah, I can change everything. It's an active pedal, so I'm just not very used to the Moza one. Welcome to Don. Good to see you again. Oh, thanks, Alaska. Oh my god, the travel on the pedal now. You know what? I'm not being funny. That long travel might I can't see the road. Nailed it. Thing is, I'm going 200 miles an hour and I have no idea where this road goes. So that is just like a recipe for disaster. Like, this is just silly. What do I expect is going to happen other than a massive crash? Oh my god. Maybe we should get into a more sensible car. I bet the windshield's all broken. Yeah. Okay. Let me get in a more sensible car. Let me turn the telemetry off. I would quite like it to be daytime as well. What are we getting a Z for? There are gas stations. Your Logitech Pro feels awful. Were you doing your RS50? I think RS... Oh, yeah, so... No, RS50 settings video is out. It's literally out on my channel. Could you do some slow speed weaving? Yes, what other than just crashing? So it's important to say that because in Pit House my wheel is 540, it doesn't match up to the in-game rotation, and I don't know whether that's a problem or not. I just don't know. Yeah, skill point for that. Love it. Clean move. Oh my god, 8 gears. Why did 8 gears on this thing? Oh, I guess it's because in reality you wouldn't be revving a 6000. Crash is still happening. It's still happening, this crash. It's still happening. Okay, we got it under control. Where is Tokyo? Is that Tokyo? Are we heading into Tokyo? I did map my left and look back and everything. Look at this. What's the top one do? Are we going uphill? Oh. Your wheel settings are off. What do you mean? The full sweepback's on. Ah, I tried. Whoa, okay. Alright, it's okay. So there is a lot of torque in this wheelbase. I could do G923 settings to try it. You never showed your in-game. I literally show the settings page. Or do you mean the on the wheelbase? Because the wheelbase is the same as what I have in GT7, which is basically no filter, absolutely no damper, running 8 Newton meters, true forces, audio is irrelevant. Your RS50 settings for G7 were spot on by the damper. Yeah, so you can change stuff like the damper or the filter. You can add the damper in GT7 if you don't want to have the oscillations. Why are you oversteering with the barely intended radius? So I think in Forza Horizon 6, the trade-off is that either you have your wheel rotation so wide that you don't have oversensitive movements, but the flip side of the coin is that you can't catch oversteer. Like when that back end starts moving out, you'd need to like literally wind the wheel, and you can't do that. Or you have your wheel rotation lower, which means that obviously you can catch oversteering moments, but you get into more oversteering moments because a tiny movement on the wheel has a massive impact. So what I like is normally is to have a sweet spot. So we've gone from 1080 to 720 to 540. What we did in Logitech was to go back to 720. I don't think there are density settings on traffic. Let me check. I don't think there are density. Yeah, I don't think there is. Now, what I can do is I can play around with the sensitivity. Maybe we go 0.5 on that, and I'm going to go back to 720 in pit house. But I just kind of part of me feels like I should be on 1080. Like, in fact, I'm going to go back to 1080. I'm going back to 1080, so it will now match what's in the car. Fairly typical BMW, yeah, absolutely bashed up. Welcome, Social Media Chef. If you put it at sensitivity on max and you go 360, it will kind of be like being on a controller. You want info on Ace Tech base? I don't know how much interest there is on the Ace Tech bases for this. No, I disagree. I don't think you want when I've been on the test track setting quick times, it's been in the sweet spot. It hasn't been to an extreme. So now we've got 1080 rotation. So the rotation matches. I think 360 in Forza, maybe because an F1 car is also very pointy. A lot of these cars are like extremely pointy. But I want to get onto some actual roads. Yeah, I could go minor down, but I just think many of us are used to like 720, 540, 1080. Yeah, if you follow my steps in my Moza compatibility video, you should get it working like this, no matter if you have ESX or not. And what I don't like, if you have the 1080, I don't like it if you kind of like waggle the wheel and nothing happens, because if you imagine that a car's coming towards you, you see it last moment, you want to get out of the way. But if your wheel rotation is too wide, you could turn the wheel massively and nothing happens. So I think it comes a bit down to philosophy. Like if I want to avoid this car, so let's put the sensitivity up. Let's put it to the max. But I don't think this is going to solve it, because you still need to physically rotate the wheel. Now, the problem is with 360 is you do a slight movement and the car's like so unsettled, you're going to actually unsettle the car and you're going to lose traction. So I really would be very surprised with 360. I mean, even when we went to 540, we saw that. So. You'll know the feeling when you try Forza Horizon 6 yourself. Like, you want to have that sweet spot where it's sensitive enough, but it's not overly sensitive. You know what? I might go 900s. I might go 900s. Yeah, I think I might go 900 in pit house. Right, I'm going 900. Yeah, I'm doing 900 now. Normally, in a lot of games, I do 540. But this is also a very big wheel. Like, this is a wide wheel. Ah, I wanted to jump in the highway. I think this is working better. Wheel is 340. Yeah, this wheel is massive. So if you have a 1080 on this wheel, it would be like having a 1080 on the truck wheel. You'd have to like feed it through. Right, let's try the ultimate test. Let's get in the AMG. This is the test car. Because this car does not want to grip. If anyone saw the stream earlier, like, we were just absolutely dancing with this thing on the Logitech. Not bad, not bad, not bad, not bad. Ah, no. Oh, I wonder if my field of view settings aren't helping as well. Let's put them all like tiny field of view now. Can you explain how the force feedback in Forza feels in comparison to iRacing? Oh, ACC. I mean, ACC, you constantly feel the tyres. Like, I'm not feeling any real dynamism in the tyres here. I'm just feeling how much grip the car has. Whereas in AC, you can really feel the tyres. iRacing is for me, it's such a clean force feedback that you can really tune into it. Here, there's so much going on. It's very... I don't think it's comparable in any way. That's weird. That feels like more sensitive now with the field of view change. The field of view should make no difference to the handling of the car. But it feels like more pointy now. Ah, what was that, man? You have to bear in mind I am on these glasses, so it's not... There will be a little bit of delay there. This was quite sensitive. What I might do is turn the sensitivity down. Because again, like a small movement. It does feel quite pointy also in a good way. Down to like 2 FPS again. I might lower that to 0.7. Sometimes on smaller rotations I tweak the linearity. Ooh. So is it more or less sensitive just off the middle? Okay, we'll go 0.7. Weight shift of the camera rigging. Yeah, we used well, my Fanatec settings on a Formula wheel I used 540, fantastic. The Logitech settings earlier we used 720, which is great. On this wheel, which is a wide wheel, we're using 900. Like, maybe we should be using less on this wheel. Let's keep... No, I'm on 900 now. It's a massive wheel. You know, I'm gonna go. Go on a second. I'm gonna go to 0.4, and I'm gonna go back to 720. But what I just had didn't feel bad. I'm 720 now, and I don't know whether to increase my force feedback. I can't believe I'm on 40% on the R25. I don't like destroying these priceless pieces of architecture. Yeah, we're on 7, just to be clear, I'm on 720 now. See, now it feels like there's a bit of a delay. From being really pointy before, I think the sensitivity has a massive impact. Oh! Oh, shoot. Do I want to add a dampener as well? I'm going to up the sensitivity. I wonder if I want to play with this. God, normally I don't play around with that, but... Not bad so far. Oh, shoot. Oh, no. Oh, my God. Right, let's try and change to the Super, which is even more difficult. How do you get the glasses? I think these are the Beast glasses, but there's lots that are very similar. I'm only using these glasses really because I don't have a screen. Off the gameplay I'm seeing, it looks like there isn't really much progression. To be fair, the way I play this game is probably like really not the way to play it, because I'm not interested in most, or I would say any of the story. I just want to drive the cars. You should try the 0.7900. Didn't we do 0.7900? Just drop the sensitivity, not steering. Yeah, but I want the car to be responsive, but I don't want to have to be like here to catch something. I can't really show Moza. It's complicated. It's in my glasses. Yeah, you do get a load of cars, 100%. And they give you every type of car. Like they say, choose one of these cars, and they just give you all of them. Imagine the start Pokemon. It's like, choose which starter Pokemon. Is that? Yeah, actually, I'll give you all of them. Doesn't make sense. Holy moly. I don't. Would I want a really sensitive setting so I could avoid that, or would I want a slightly calmer setting? You can't have it all, unless you change the linearity. No, I didn't try 0.7900. Okay, well, so at the moment we're on 720. I'm quite liking this, to be fair. Course, Carnage. Look at his alloys. Oh my god. Welcome everyone. Are there any changes to the advanced settings? What, have I made any? I have all my dampers and filters and everything, and friction and inertia at 0%. And that's all me going over that crest. I think this is a lot better. Okay, are we on 9? What are we on? We were on 720. I'm going to go down to 540. I'm going to see what happens at 540. Okay, so I'm at 540 now. See, it's very difficult coming out of a corner like that to nail it, because the more narrow your wheel rotation, the more likely you are to have lock on when you come out. So I find you can just end up kind of like driving like very busily on your hands, but you're not actually really getting any traction whatsoever. Oh my god. Sorry, brother. See you again. No, I'm gonna go 900. I'm gonna go 900. Why am I going back to 900? Drop the linearity. Hang on, let me just put, so I'm on 900. Have Moza released an FFB profile? Config. Profiles, presets, game. Forza Horizon 6. Nope, no presets. Try one of the tracks. Drop the linearity by 1. On 920, which is small, 0.5 sensitivity is perfect. Therefore, the big wheel would feel perfect at 0.5 720 due to leverage. Yeah, we will do once we get it right. Okay, so I'm on 900. So I think 900 720. 0.6. Because surely I need to go up to compensate. Let's keep it at 0.6. And my linearity. I mean, I don't want to. I'm not sure I want to mess with that. You're saying drop the linearity. I've no idea what I'm doing with linearity. I'm gonna drop that though. Sometimes, like now, my frame rate is very choppy as well, isn't it? Oh, I'm not. Oh. I think I need the frame rate to catch up a little bit. Turn down the force feedback. I honestly, I don't think there's anything with in terms of strength of FFB. Do you have any recommendations for $300 wheel bundle? Probably, well, I say Moza R3 for $279, but you have to make sure it works on it. Although I've got my Moza stuff working. I think in FF6 you have to change wheel rotation to every car. Well, but the thing is, this, like, my wheel rotation is out now. What the hell? What the hell? My wheel rotation is pretty much perfect, even though I'm not at 1080. So has my combination of wheel rotation and linearity done something here? Look. It's not bad. There's basically nothing in my center now. At least from an FFB perspective. Oh, I've got a smooth frame rate. Why does this feel good? Oh. Come on, man. This feels good. In this car, anyway, which is not the easiest car to drive. It's interesting because the centre, like, there's not a lot in the centre, but it feels nice in the corners. Sorry, brother. Oh, it was his fault for sure. Do we have another good car that we can use? Oh, let's go to the track. Oh, let's go to the track in this car because we're used to driving this car at the track. Oh, welcome, Carl. Thanks for becoming a member. Appreciate it, my friend. Welcome to the team. Chat, please get your claps out for Kyle. Can I do that here? Oh yeah, I can. Thank you very much, Carl. Much appreciated. Catch up in the chat as well. Let me take a circuit. I should drive there really, but you know. What symbol is the best of PS5? I was impressed by my Fantech setup. I was impressed by THRUSTMASTER. I was impressed by Logitech. Obviously, we're trying to work out Moza. Yeah, that felt better. I can't explain it. Who said about the linearity? I want to understand more. Yeah, the wheel animation is inaccurate, but I don't think I care. Peanut was looking to R3 from Micro Center. Yeah, ultimately, I think if you buy it from Micro Center, can you return it in the States? That could be due to min force being high. Ooh. Okay, hang on. Minimum force. I could always put the center spring up. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. I know you don't like it. I'm doing it. Let's put the center spring up. The linearity makes a bit only when on lower rotations. What do the glasses do? I have a screen in these glasses. But I can also see through the glasses onto a monitor that's here. Drop the Fanatec settings. Yeah, I think so. I do really like my Fanatec settings. Welcome, Carl. Have you released... No, we're doing Moza settings right now. We've only just got Moza working. Steering linearity higher means it has more steering in lower wheel rotation. Lower means... Yeah, center spring is on. Right, let's see what happens then. Oh my god. The timer started! Who's my rival? Monodrama. Keep that planted. I don't know if I end up using the center spring like a damper almost. That can't be my class, surely. That could be my class. Ah. I need to get the Asus ROG glass at 240 Hz, I think. Okay, it's not a terrible time, that, actually. Nah. Sorry, let me catch up on the chat. Frogboy, that's why I run Fanatec. Are you the guy that leaked GTA 6? Sean, which sim wheel would you choose for PS5? If you had to push me right now, I'd say get the Logitech RS50. No, I haven't released the Fanatec one, but the Fanatec settings I do really like. Carl, I saw you mention another video that your Moza needs to be read as device 1. Yeah, so this is the most important thing because you won't get near settings unless you've got this. So it needs to all be device 1 here. It says device 1. If it's showing as device 2 or device 3, you're screwed. Like GG. Your Moza R12 V2 and CRP2 pedals aren't working. Are you device 1 or device 2? How do physics feel compared to GT7? It's hard to say because I'm on these glasses and much more oversteery. But GT7 is a pure track racer. It's a completely different game. feel like a lot of Forza Horizon 6 is that you've got to lean into the oversteer, because obviously you can be fast, or you want to avoid getting into the oversteer. Skimmer, things like linearity, sense and rotation are set and forget in Horizon. Well, we've messed around with the other settings. Do you pair the XR glass for over monitor? No, a monitor is 100% better. These are just, if you don't have a monitor, you can just put these on. Have you enabled compatibility mode in your most settings? Yes, I am in the compatibility mode. The min, I just load up F86 with my Fanatec, no force feedback, compatibility mode. Press it so it goes on the yellow mode. That's you, Elite GT6. You are gonna, surely you're gonna be in prison. GG. Sean, no worries. Curly, it says device 3, how to get to device 1. Just disconnect everything. What I don't understand is I clearly have motion blur, and the frame rate in my glasses is choppy and I don't understand it. I'm uncomfortable about this linearity thing. I don't like it. It doesn't make sense to me. I'm not sure I can recommend it. The 12th at the moment. If we could go faster on these settings, and I think we could say that the settings work. Nice. 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 That's nice. But maybe the settings do work. Always brake setting. I think the game is unlocking around the world as we speak. Sorry, my glasses are not level now. Ugh. The thing is, on these glasses, you can have a mode where wherever you look is a screen, but that doesn't work for sim racing because you look into the corner and the screen keeps going. So you need to anchor it, but then the anchoring kind of moves around. It's called drift. Do you expect wheel compatibility to improve in a few weeks? I think Moza will definitely want to make sure it's way more plug and play. Like, however to fix this device 1. Whether SimuCube will care, I don't know, because it's not really... For Moza, 100%. But I'm quite liking these settings, actually, what we've done. Ah, mate, what the hell is that, man? Can we just check for sure what's going on with linearity? So is it that When it says more accuracy, it's like, there's more room to work with. It's less sensitive. Because I think it depends on the car. Like, if your car is a bit understeery, then surely you want to make it more pointy. We're doing it. No, don't want to go 0.9. The wheel settings, yeah, I mean, well, I don't know. I think they just need to be tuned. Like, it's not one out of the box where it kind of makes sense. Yeah, the wheel rotation only matches at 1080. Such a bad line, man. Oh no. I need to change the travel on my pedal. I just need to have a short travel, but because at the moment I've got massive travel. Sorry, can't see what I'm doing, but okay. That should work. That's now a strong pedal. Let's see if I can work with a strong pedal. Yeah, 100%. If you get a wheel for this game, I think you're going to be in the settings a lot. Knocking the minimum force down. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's just tweak that a little bit. Sound a bit... Sound some jealousy, Frog Boy. They need to cover it. It's cool. They won't mind. I would cover the wheels that you have and like do some good settings on it. I'm never gonna cover VRS. Okay. Okay. Moss. Sterling. Seriously, get a THRUSTMASTER T598. Is that the go-to wheel? Oh, come on, frame rate. I like how the car is pitching. Oh my god. Oh, mate. Don't think I want to be getting any drift points. XR glasses, but I really don't think they're like designed for like this high intensity gaming. Ugh. Yeah. I mean, it is a little bit like a VR experience because the screen is so big in front of my eyes, but something weird is going on with the frame rate. It might be throttling, I don't know. Come on. These are the V-chair ones. Yeah, I think we are going in the right direction for sure, with everyone's help. No. Oh, thanks Thunderstorm for joining the membership. Oh, YouTube DRS. Wow, joining one of the high tiers. Thank you so much, Thunderstorm. Can everyone put some claps in the chat there for Thunderstorm joining the membership? I really appreciate it. It means a lot. Thank you very much. Hope you're enjoying the content. Come on, I just wanted to get smooth and I can... What is that? Oh, I'm smooth now, I'm smooth. Okay. Right there. Yeah, the T598 is $599. I don't think I can quite feel that corner as well as I would like. That might just be some frustration. I think there's another force setting working against you. I turned the linearity to 45. But surely the linearity should be linear. Thanks, Carl. Yeah, I might change the Forza Motorsport channel to Forza Horizon. And I might change ACC to ACE. Is Moza coming? Yeah, what was that? Was that a Mazda MX-5? Is it worth changing the base from R5 to R12? To be honest, I would get maybe get an R9. The R9 is like $100 cheaper than the R12, and I think you're better off saving that $100 and upgrading your rim. This is the R25. Yeah, thank you so much, Thunderstorm Racing. Put some claps in there. 10 out of 10. Okay, let me just check what I've got going on in Pit House. So Pit House, we're 900 in Pit House. Do we change it to 720? We change it to 720. Okay. No other changes. We're just now 720. Yeah, it's that car. Let's just try this first with just 720. I want to be in that Goldilocks, you know, not oversteering, but not incapable of catching oversteer. Don't want to be overly turn the wheel. Oh, I've turned in too much. I need to. So maybe I can tweak the sensitivity, because sensitivity is quite high at the moment, 0.8. Yeah, I would say at the moment this is a bit overly sensitive, maybe. So what if I really drop? Remember on the Logitech settings, we dropped the sensitivity all the way to minimum, which was 0.5. On console, the minimum is 0.5. How does that make any sense? It's different on PC. Thanks, Thunderstorm. Subscribe since 2022. Watch your content every day. I appreciate it, my friend. Thank you so much. Please, everyone, put some welcoming emojis to Thunderstorm. Watching since 2022. Now part of the membership. See, I don't want to get caught in moments like that where I've oversteered and I catch it, and by catching it I also oversteer. But... would it be weird to go to 800 degrees rotation? Is that weird? Mechanical trail. Okay, I guess we're going into the bits. See, this feels like a step backwards. Feels like a step backwards. So maybe 900's where it's at. Then why on the Fanatec was 540 so good? Well, I was in a Formula wheel, and in the Formula wheel, maybe it's just properly locked in. Maybe the force feedback's better. What do I want? The Formula wheel, I think, is 290, which is quite a lot smaller. Actually, it might be wider than 290. It's a Bavarian Simtech. It's the one in the video from earlier. I'm going to go back to 900. Are we really hunting such a sweet spot here? What about my R25 at 40%? Like, maybe that's just too high. That's my RS50 is 8 Newton meters. And I'm running this at like 10. So I'm going to put that to 30. I'll put that to 30. So we're 930. I'll take this damper. I don't want to put a damper up. And a center spring. God, we're really in the deep. We're really in the force feedback now. Like, we are inside the force feedback. Yeah, I don't. Surely you shouldn't. Surely you shouldn't touch linearity, but also surely you shouldn't have center spring. So like, I'm willing to break the rules. Jeff Bieber, I might be one of the oldest sim racers. I'm 77. I really enjoy sim racing. I appreciate all the information he gives in your videos. Thank you very much, Jeff. Happy sim racing. People saying 720, but I've just put it to 900. I've literally just put it to 900. Thanks, Neo. New subscriber here. I'll be on F86 tonight. I'm curious to what angle you have on the hub for the Iris 50. It was 1080 on this one, but on my G Pro, we put it at 540 and 540 in game, didn't we? Oh my god, I'm losing track. I need to go back at the video. And remember what we did on stream, the previous stream? I think it was 540 on base, 540 on wheel, but it's a much smaller wheel. But you can't use it in the menu. I wouldn't worry about using it in the menu. I'd just keep your mouse and keyboard. Okay, let's try that. Feedback load, drop that to 1.3. Okay, actually, let's drop that for the first time. My frame rate, come on. Come on, glasses. Power through it. Mathematically, 720, 750. I'm not sure I can even use mine in the menu. I mean, if I map the buttons, then yeah. Oh my god, this frame rate right now. You can see that when I let go of the wheel, like there is force I'm holding. No way, nowhere near. Can't get force feedback with the R3. What is it, device 1 or device 2? I think I could hear that turbo. Should work as device 1. Yeah, make sure it's device 1. This isn't bad, by the way, because I can even drive on a very choppy frame rate. And I feel like I can make... I am manipulating the car when I do that. Oh, I've got good frame rate. It must be connected with the game somehow. Oh, no, no, no. Come on, come on. That was drive error. That was. It's nice on the way up. Or mechanical trail. What does that do? I've always in Forza kept that low, kept the pneumatical one up. That's just a really poor approach for me into that corner. I mean, this feels nicely responsive. I think I might try 800 though. You know what? I'm gonna try 800. I'm doing it. 800. It's happened. Okay. Now I feel like we're breaking all the rules. I mean, this doesn't feel oversteery or understeery. Feels like it's kind of in the window. This feels like it's kind of in the window. Should be way more throttle through there. What's that? I feel like specifically there, having a lower rotation really helps, but I just need to drive around that. Right, let's make another tweak. I think we're in the right ballpark though, 100%. If you were getting a wheel, I think I would still say Logitech RS50 because it just seemed to work out the box. Okay, let's push that up there then. Let's see. Maybe there's just like one bit that I need to... Thanks, Kayak. Yeah, definitely. There'll be loads of videos and I'm sure in the Discord as well. Kyle, sorry. Appreciate it. Your feels really springy. Do you have your center spring on? Or do you have centering in Moza Pithouse? I have to say, I quite like this. There's no road fill, by the way. There's basically no road fill. It's very different to the THRUSTMASTER. Come on, you've got to cut that more. This is nice. This may be as nice as we've got it. Ah, come on. Gotta give me that. Using glasses as a screen because I don't have a screen here, so I'm using these glasses. Whoa! Come on, come on, come on. I think Forza doesn't like something because it feels like the frame rate goes like in a quarter of what it should be. Even though I can see at the top it says 60 GPU. Come on. Ah, too much time off throttle. What is that? I can't see the road. Hang on. Am I not in bonnet view? Oh, I think these are the best settings. I think that last change has given me what sometimes I try and compensate for in center spring. You got the same glasses? Try it and let me know because, I mean, it's pretty convenient. It means you can put a rig anywhere. It's pretty convenient for me. I don't want to add more mechanical trail because I don't like it overshadowing pneumatical trail, but there is no pneumatic trail in Horizon. Am I playing this off Microsoft Store? I'm playing this on Steam. Yeah, Frogboy's correct. Definitely use my codes as well. Get some extra discounts there on Logitech and THRUSTMASTER. But what I would say is every single wheel I've tried has been from different brands. Has been massively different. Like, I was thinking recently, like, oh, are we getting to a point where all direct drives are the same? And like this just showing me, like, no, absolutely not. They are not the same, and that must be to do with like the software controller, like for the motor. So I think the 800 as well really works. Might take these off for a moment. Just gonna. The wheel rotation looks too high. By how can you tell that? I mean, we're on 800. We could go to 750. We could go to 750. KB, did you put our G Pro setup for this game? I'll do the Xbox G Pro setup later today because we got that working really nice on Xbox. How long the stream? Oh my god. 8:15. Probably going to end the stream pretty soon. Which one is my favourite? I really like my Fanatec settings, but remember that's on the Podium, the V3s, and the Bavarian Simtech. But you'll see in the video, like, that is so much fun to drive. Like, that setup in like the Supra, you can kind of like floor it, and you can just control it, if that makes sense. It's really nice. Oh, you're 750. So we're on 800 now. We tried 720. Let's see. I need to wait for it to get light, and also I need to. Yeah, stop this. Is the screen? If I put the if I click the mouse, no. Oh my god! So the screen exists here, but now I can no longer see it. I can just see the preview. That's insane. That's crazy. I would do. The thing is, as I can't, the frame rate and the glasses is tanking, and it's at night time, so I just can't really see. Yeah, I'll clip this stream, and I'll show you the settings where we got to. In fact, let me. Oh, stop recording. In fact, let me record. So I'm recording. So let me put the settings up. So I'm having to use the force. Why don't I just use the arrows and not use the force? So we ended up no change on linearity. A little bit of a dead zone so I can actually map everything. Vibration 1, force feedback scale 1, center spring 0.2, damper 0.2, mechanical trail 0.5, force feedback movement force 1.3, load 1.3, rotor 1.0, off-road 0.6. 0.5 there, but most importantly, I'd say 800 on the R25 and 30%, and that felt stronger. And I think it's because of the mechanical trail. We just put the mechanical trail up, didn't we? Not by a lot, to be fair. That made a big difference. Thanks, Mike. These are not the X Reels. I want to try the X Reels. I want to try the Ray Neos. I get loads of emails purportedly from them, but they seem like spam to me. But maybe they're not spam. Maybe I should reply to them. I don't know if the game supports triple screens. I don't have triple screens. I don't even have any screen here. This game supports no screens. How would you increase road fill on the R25? I think in Pit House. But I think when the telemetry comes online, I think hopefully it'll be a bit like iRacing. I don't know. But you can see at the moment there's no road feel, which is actually kind of helpful for tuning in these settings, because then once you've got nice settings, then you can adjust the road feel and stuff. Will it be the same for R3? I think so, but you'll need to adjust. You'll probably be maxing out the force feedback on R3, but you'll need to adjust to accommodate for the smaller wheel if you're using ESX. Thanks, Skimmer. I think this has been a long journey to even get Moza working. So it's great that we got Moza working. I'll do an initial settings video and say, look, this is where we ended up, but give us your feedback. And I'll have to try and get a screen here. I'll have to get a monitor. Yeah, I'll have to get a monitor. I mean, these are not bad. It's just I haven't had it actually in any other game. Like when I do Gran Turismo, it doesn't happen. But the frame rate has started tanking. So I don't know if they're overheating or something. Yeah, we should try 750 as well. But honestly, I think I'm going to start with 800 because I think this is quite an unusual wheel as well. This is quite an unusual wheel, so most people are going to have a wheel that's a smaller diameter. I think even the CS is like 320, isn't it? Like 340 for this is massive. Yeah, it's pretty cool to drive Lamborghini in the day. The setup in Pit House. I'll put it in the video. I need to change some settings so I can record it now. But I'll do that now. Right, so I'm going to end the stream here. And I'm going to consolidate everything I learnt. Very much with the help of everyone watching, by the way. Couldn't have done it myself, for sure. So I'll put that in a video. So we'll do Fanatec and Moza settings. Also got THRUSTMASTER settings. Then G Pro settings. Oh my god, so 4 more settings videos. And then maybe I'll do a recap on like everything else I've learnt. Because I suspected yesterday with the Fanatec, I really suspected that the sensitivity and the rotation was absolutely key. But today we've completely proved that with making it work on this. Cool. All right, thanks everyone. I'll see you next. Make sure to subscribe and all that if you're not already. And I'll see you in the next one.